My name is Troy Singleton, and I'm one of the automotive faculty here in the automotive department at Sinclair. I went to school. I'm a graduate of the Automotive Program here at Sinclair. I actually graduated in 2001, and then I also have a bachelor's degree from Wilberforce University, and then I just finished my master's degree from Wright State, actually just last week, and commencement is Saturday. I actually started here as a student back in 1997 as a PSEO student. So I went to high school half a day and then left my high school, Lebanon High School, not too far from here, and drove up here to Sinclair and took several courses while I was getting my high school diploma. And then once I graduated in '98, I started taking classes here in the automotive department full time. And within probably the first couple weeks, a couple of the senior faculty actually kind of pulled me aside because I was one of those that I came to class 30 minutes early. I stayed after class, helped them clean up parts and tools and demonstration materials. So eventually they asked, hey, would you like to be a student lab tech? So I said, wait a minute, I'm paying to go to school here and you're going to pay me to work here? Where do I sign, right? Then working as a student lab tech through the remainder of that year, and then when the summer rolled around, the building was actually brand new. Building 20 was brand new at the time, and it was kind of a disaster. All of the materials we had moved over from Building 14, they were in different storerooms and in the wrong place, so they actually hired me as a part-time lab technician where we went through all the storerooms, we organized all the tools, all the demonstration materials, everything like that. As far as that role was bringing in vehicles, serving the faculty, serving the students, servicing equipment, and things like that. And that continued on till about 2003. And then in 2003, they asked me if I would like to be a backup instructor for the GM Training Center. A lot of people don't know, but the other part of our building is not only fire science, but we have a actual GM Training Center facility here. It's one of the satellites for the Chicago Training Center. So technicians that are out there in the field, they have to come back and update their training. So they actually come, if they're in this local area, they come here to Dayton, Ohio at Sinclair and take classes here in our building. So the instructor there pulled me aside and said, hey, would you want to train to be my backup instructor? So they sent me to Chicago, they sent me to Detroit. I trained with some of the best engineers and trainers in General Motors, and then I also cross-trained other faculty in those different areas that I was training in. I did that for probably 2 years or so, and then got hired here at Sinclair in the automotive department full-time as an annually contracted faculty. And then that's when I worked on my degree and did that for about 7 years, waiting on some of the senior faculty to retire. And once they retired, I actually was able to get a tenure track position, and that's where I've been actually since 2013. So I just received my next promotion. I was an assistant professor, and then I just got promoted to associate professor as I finished my degree from Wright State. The students are a big part of what I do. To see that light bulb go off and to be able to have the opportunity to show them how to do something and have them and watch them engage and learn, that definitely keeps me coming back. And then not to mention the faculty and the staff here at Sinclair, especially in the automotive department. I mean, they are all top notch. I mean, I love coming to work. This is my dream job. I have a few hobbies. Obviously, I still work on cars, so anything that's automotive related. I spend a lot of time probably keeping my friends and family vehicles running. And then something that's kind of different, I actually like doing home remodeling. So I do drywall work and remodeling. I've done a couple of room additions and finished basements and things like that. That's actually one of my passions as well. I have two little ones. Of course, my wife, we live up in Tip City. My two little ones are fantastic. I love watching and seeing them grow up, and watching my son. He's starting to take a little bit to the automotive field. He's asking questions and wanting new tools and always asking me about tools, and he's always asking me, what I do. So what do you do, Daddy? What do you do at Sinclair? I remember the other day I was fixing his hair, and he was wanting it spiky. He's like, I want it spiky like yours. And he said, Dad, what is Sinclair? And I had to think for a second, and I thought, really, what is Sinclair and what I do? And I thought, well, it's really just a group of people that get together to inspire and to help the community to learn and to grow and to come back and serve the community. So I don't know that he totally understood my answer, but that's what I came up with. My vision for the future, I would say probably to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know that a doctorate degree is in the near future right now, just spending the last couple years working on my master's. But I don't know, probably just to continue to be a leader in the department. I know I'm quickly realizing that I'm not the young guy anymore. I know when I started teaching, I was actually only 23, probably the youngest automotive faculty ever. And I had a lot of great mentors. I had Michael Garblick, I had Terry Krogman, I had Jim Truxell. Of course, Steve Ash was the chair of the department at that time, and a lot of great mentors. So I probably see myself in that role. We have younger faculty than I am. So I would like to, help them as much as I can and help them in the same ways that the senior faculty helped me.